I am feeling a little bit stuck with my table tennis career right now, but I have a crazy idea on how I might change that. So my plan is to create a completely new playstyle the world has never seen before. And the wildest part with this is that I will do it the day before a tournament. So here is my thoughts with the playstyle. I happen to be one of the best players in the world when it comes to play without rubbers, and I will try to implement this skill to my table tennis game. So what I'm doing is that I'm gluing on a rubber you can't create your own spin with, on my forehand side. Anti is usually made for a defensive game, and most of the players who use it has it on their backhand. And what is going to be unique with my style is that I want the anti on my forehand and play offensive with it. Have I lost my mind? Probably, but let's see how it goes. The group stage of the tournament went well, and I got some time and matches to learn how I actually want to play with my new rubber and playstyle. So I decided to start this video with the first knockout round, the round of 16 against a young defender named Jack. Jack is for the moment ranked 219 on the Swedish senior ranking, compared to me, that's on place 51. Something I think is very relevant to mention is that also foreign players that compete for Swedish clubs in the Swedish league systems are on the Swedish ranking. So if you only count Swedish players, my ranking is actually 34. My vision is that I will play a lot better against backspin with the anti than usually, and that it will be a lot easier to play powerful shots. So with that in mind, this should be a very good matchup. But in the start, I could really feel that I'm not used to the anti, so this made me not really trust my shots. And the combination between this and that Jack played a lot more aggressive than I expected made the first set really, really close. The plan for the rest of the match was very clear. I need to be more aggressive and trust my shots a lot more. And with the confidence boost after winning the first set, it became very, very clear that playing against the defender suited me very well today. And I was never really under pressure after the first set. But here is some of the best and most important points from the rest of the match. In the quarterfinal, it's time for a real challenge when I face Peter Alestedt. This is a player I have lost against before, and he is a more traditional offensive player with a very strong forehand. I have been controlling all matches so far in the tournament, which makes me a little bit insecure if I can have a solid defense against players on this level. This makes it very important for me to be the one that's aggressive and put him under pressure all the time. So my tactic is quite simple. Keep him under pressure to create time for myself to play offensive. Something that worked very well in the first set. For some stupid reason, I forgot to start the camera for the second set, but I succeeded to win it with 11-8. So let's jump in to the third one, which I will let you watch without my voice interfering all of the time. I actually succeeded to play so much better than I expected in that match, and that made me realize that I can play really good with this style. So I go into the semi-final with a lot higher confidence than I had earlier in the tournament. Here I'm facing Axel Geyer, a player I know very well, just like Peter, since we all practice together in Eslöv. And this could actually be to my advantage, because I know their game very well, and usually they know mine too. But with the new style I'm trying in this tournament, my game is completely different from what they are used to. The biggest difference is that they are used that I try to open up on backspin quite slow to play rallies about the points. But in this tournament I try to be a lot more aggressive and powerful with my attacks against backspin. Another thing that's very good with this style is the opportunity to change the speed. It is quite easy to make drop shots or just slowing down the opponent's attacks whenever I want. So the combination between playing hard and playing slower shots is something that could create more variation in my game. I think that I almost played perfect the first 2 sets of this match. Let's see if I can keep the high level for the rest of it. Of course, I hope for it, but if someone told me before the tournament that I will reach the final playing with Antti, I will probably not believe them. But here I am, and I'm actually playing really well. In the final, I'm facing another YouTuber famous as Mr. Ping Pong Shorts. We have faced each other several times before, and it's always very close. I don't want to spoil anything about the match, so let's watch the highlights together.
Ja då.
There is proven it is possible to play offensive with an ante and win quite big tournaments. And now the question is, am I brave enough to keep this style in the future?